Thanks for staying up late and welcome to New Mexico Football Friday Night. We are jam-packed on a night when the Lobos even joined in on the Friday Night Lights. On the show tonight, as always, we'll have the game of the week, and it was a goodie. El Dorado and Mayfield. And boy, I tell you what, I don't want to steal Jared's thunder, but you got something good coming up. Band, cheerleaders, and player of the week, as always. And Spirit Stick, the votes just keep coming in. We start Matadors and Storm. Sandia Matadors in the City of Vision to face Cleveland, and Gabe Ortega looking downfield. You saw what just happened. No matter what happens, this play is coming back. The completion to Ben Morales, but the yellow flag brings it back. Fans are happy, and Sandia is happy. Not after this, though. Gabe Ortega calling his own number, finding something up the middle, slicing and dicing, 14-0, Cleveland Storm. Sandia trying to answer back. Carter Phillips looking downfield. Sees Dominic Baca, who makes the grab inside the 5. Next, hand the ball to Jimmy. Jimmy Gallegos in for the touchdown. Sandia down 14-7. Then Cleveland gets the ball back as Sandia celebrates. Gabe Ortega once again getting downfield, but the drive would stall. Sandia getting the ball back. Phillips looking downfield. Can he have it again? Michael Romo says, no, give me that. Interception for Cleveland. The Storm wins it tonight, 31-7, the final. On the scoreboard, you see Goddard getting back after that upset by Belen, 45-6 over the Hobbs Eagles. Gadsden beaten by Alamogordo, 18-12. And look at what Rio Rancho has done to Clovis. The Rams continue to roll. They beat Clovis tonight, 42-14, Rio Rancho over Clovis. Red Rocket video in the house. Carlsbad at Artesia. Artesia quarterback Justin Howling picked off by Tyler Eaton, and Tyler eating some yards. Is he going to get all the way to the house? No, not quite. Carlsbad quarterback Jonah Leyva would come up and get something going for his team. Jonah taking the snap, looking, finding Trav Kessler. Trav upended by the Artesia defender right before getting into the zone. Doesn't get there, but Eli McCoy does, following his blockers, scoring on Artesia. Only one of 2 touchdowns that Carlsbad would get on the night. Artesia deep in their own territory. Travis Wilkinson getting some room. And then Jesse Gallegos takes the ball, and Jesse Gallegos has wheels. Don't believe me? Look at the video. Jesse looking like Jesse Owens. Any of you old enough to remember him from the Olympics? Gallegos on the long run. Artesia wins it, 38-14, the final. The game of the week has 4-0 versus 4-0. Yes, the battle of the undefeated in Mayfield and El Dorado. Clash of the Titans, call it whatever you want. Jared Chester knows who's tasting defeat for the first time. Jared, what up?
What's up, Van? Yep, this one on paper looks like a great matchup. Both squads do not have a blemish on the record this year, and both teams are averaging over 40 points per game, so you know this one will be fun to watch. Let's get to the keys of the game. Let's start off with the Trojans of Mayfield. The Trojans have been great on the road, but they haven't faced a quarterback like Zach Gentry. The Mayfield defense is going to have to contain the 6'7" senior of El Dorado. This will be the toughest team that this #1 team has faced, and so be a test to see how good they really are. Now on to El Dorado. The Eagles will have to stop this Trojan run game. They have had a lot of touchdowns come from the ground, so the Eagles defense will have to have their work cut out for them. El Dorado needs to just play their game. This is also, of course, the toughest game that they have played, so we will see how Gentry and the Eagles fare against Mayfield. All right, let's get to those Friday night lights out at Wilson. And yep, student section has some Eagle pride. To the first, Eldo aired out the ball well early as Zach Gentry shoots up a bomb. Great grab from David Inman. Moves the chains for the first down, but they would have to settle for a field goal after a 3-and-out. Eldo tacks it on first, 3-0 early in the first. To the second we go, 4th and 1. Big play for the Trojans. Kavika Johnson hands it off to John Rivera, and he takes it outside and into the house. Mayfield now leads 7-3, and the Trojan D was just all over Zach Gentry in the first, getting the sack here. Yep, as you see right there, Eldo was forced to punt, and Mayfield doesn't let up. The ball is handed off to Payson Rogers. He sees the hole and doesn't look back. The Trojans go up 14-3. The Eagles try to fight back in the second, but as you can see, Gentry throws a pick. Lloyd Gardner gets the grab, and he takes it deep into the Eagles' territory. That's the second turnover for the Eagles in the first half. Yeah, Mayfield would score again here before the half, but this one went to double overtime, ladies and gentlemen. 50-49 would be the final, but Eldo gets out. gets the come-from-behind win. Are you kidding me? They beat the #1 Trojans. Huge win for the Eagles. Here's what Coach Bradley said at half.
Well, we got a couple good turnovers on defense. That's really the story of the first half right there. El Dorado looks very solid on offense. They're doing well on defense. Those turnovers are the difference.
That second half must have been crazy, but there you have it, football fanatics. I'm done here. Let's pass it back over to Vante for more football action.
Yeah, that game was nuts. 2 overtimes, man. And they scored 50-49? That's unbelievable. Well, 2 former Lobos leading high school teams square off against one another. Both coaches trying to restore winning to their respective programs. Stacey Washington coaching Highland, and Curtis Flakes trying to bring a win to an Albuquerque High program that hadn't known that feeling in quite some time. 1, 2, 3, homecoming for the Highland Hornets, but the Bulldogs wanted to play spoilers tonight. Riley Padilla handing off to Victor Hernandez for the great run around the right side. There he's met by a gang of tackles. Then a couple of plays later, it's the same around the left side for the touch. Then Albuquerque High already up 34-0 at that point in the third. Highland quarterback Ethan Conley calling his number for the keeper. Big game. And he could go all the no! God. However, Bulldogs would stop him on 4th down and take it for themselves. Bulldogs filling it on the sideline, getting more yardage and getting into the end zone. Almost in. Bulldogs prevail, holding on to win it, 47-8. Bulldogs finally getting on the scoreboard and winning a game after 2 years of back-to-back losses, 1-43 since 2010. Curtis Flakes, you're up. Your team won tonight.
Feels great, man. It's great. It's a relief. I'm excited. I'm excited for the kids, man. They deserve it. They work hard, and this is exactly what they deserve.
All righty, more high school football to pass your way. Deming shuts out the Demons of Santa Fe. Santa Fe needed that one because I don't know if you've seen their district. They need to get all the out-of-district victories that they can because their district is tough. They put them in a real tough one. Los Lunas against Del Norte, and Los Lunas better than Del Norte, 50-12. We're going to see highlights of that one later. It's been a tough 3 weeks for the Hawks of Volcano Vista after starting the season with the win. The Hawks have endured 3 straight weeks of losing. Their opponent tonight, Atrisco Heritage, starts tonight even at 2 wins and 2 losses. Pat Johnson's crew also hosting. We pick it up late in the game with Volcano Vista down and Josh Williams handing off to Domenico. Making me stutter. Domenico Chavez for the run. Big yards, and then the bad snap coming up. Josh Williams. Good thing he had some hops because he pulled the ball down, almost made the big play, but it ends up being an interception. And the Jags have the ball later. That would be Elijah Smalls-Burrow who had the interception later. Jags, all they had to do was kneel down because they were already up, and they were up by 1, and they win it by 1, 21-20. Atrisco Heritage over Volcano Vista. Got to that game late. Timeout is called. More Football Friday is on the way. The defending champs of big school football seeking a rebound at home at the Field of Dreams. And we got business up in the V. Valencia Jaguars trying to outrun the Moriarty Fighting Pintos. Highlights when we come back. First, check out our cheerleaders of the week.
Evan Brown on the carry. Loss of 7 yards. Brought down by Steve.